Hi everyone, this is James, this is Eurovision Ireland, and this is Review in 2, where of course we have 2 minutes or less to talk about all the songs heading to the Eurovision Song Contest in Rotterdam this year. Before we get to today's song, please take a moment to make sure you are subscribed to our channel so you don't miss out on any future videos, because of course we are going to be covering all the songs that are heading to Rotterdam this year. And also, if you'd like to leave a like or a comment, please feel free to do so. So, without further ado, let's open up to Eurovision 2021. Next up, we're going to take a look at Estonia, Uku Suviste and The Lucky One. Now, Estonia are incredible when you think about it. It's a very small country, only about 2 million people live there, but not even that, I think. And yet, 2/3 of all of their Eurovision songs have ended up in the top 10. So that's amazing by itself. That being said, last year's entry, I couldn't even hum it for you now. It left very little impact on me. But this year, I'm enjoying it a lot more. Uku's a great performer. It's a very pop falling out of love song. It's sort of got a bit of a ballady style to it, but it's more in pop style of music. Uku performs it well. I will just say I'd like him to open his eyes a bit more when he sings so he can connect that bit more. He does have good connectivity with the camera, but a lot of the time he's sort of singing his heart out like that, trying to really emote the song, so I think just open your eyes so we can connect. Now, in its semi-final, Estonia are performing second, which I think is always a really tricky position to start in. And there are a lot of songs in the second semi-final that have maybe a bit more instant impact than Estonia does. So it's not impossible, but I think they will need to try really hard. Luckily for Estonia, I think the last few years especially, they've been really trying with different kinds of staging, and very memorable staging at that. And I think that's one of Estonia's greatest strengths. So if we see, some of the elements from the national final, like, a curtain of chains coming down, or him falling backwards into water, a bit like they did with Victor Crone in Tel Aviv, sort of, a few CGI segments. Someone did turn around and say to me, Duncan Lawrence called, he wants his water back. I will point out Duncan Lawrence doesn't own water, other people are allowed to use it as a staging idea as well. And I think that could work really well if they could get some CGI in there with him falling into water and that. I think that could be a really memorable moment. I would love to see this get to the final. It's probably my favourite entry this year. I'm not certain 100% it's going to get there, but I'd really like to see it get that, and I think staging will be pivotal. So that was my review in 2. Hope you enjoyed it. Just remember, these videos are my personal comments and thoughts on songs influenced by my taste in music. If you want to get in touch, you can do so by the comments below. I'll be replying personally to all your comments in the coming weeks and months. So make sure you keep checking back to EurovisionIreland.net for all the goings on for Eurovision 2021. That's all for now. Take care, Europe. Thank you and good night.